You think buying a cruise ticket automatically guarantees smooth sailing? You're wrong. Imagine this: you're excited, bags packed, ready for a week of sun, sea, and zero stress, and then it happens. You step on board, and before your vacation even starts, you're escorted off the ship instantly. No refunds, no do-overs. It's a nightmare scenario that actually happens more often than most people realize. And if you skip the advice I'm about to share, you could be the next victim, wasting hundreds, even thousands of dollars and losing days of precious vacation. But here's the good news: by the time you finish watching this video, you'll know exactly how to protect yourself, stay on board, and cruise safely without drama. Let's break it down phase by phase. Phase 1: pre-boarding preparation. Purpose: inspect and secure everything before you ever step foot on the ship. Step 1: double check your travel documents. Action: make sure your passport, visas if required, cruise ticket, and ID all match perfectly. Why it matters: cruise lines are strict. Even a minor discrepancy can get you denied boarding. What can go wrong if skip? Mismatched names, expired documents, or missing visas are the fastest route to being kicked off before your cruise even starts. Pro tip: keep digital copies on your phone and print a backup. Some ships allow boarding with digital versions in emergencies, but paper is still king. Step 20: know the ship's code of conduct. Action: read the fine print on behavior policies, alcohol limits, dress codes, and banned items. Why it matters: cruise lines enforce rules strictly, especially on major international ships. What can go wrong if skip? Even innocent mistakes, like bringing prohibited electronics or forgetting a dress code for formal night, can lead to warnings or removal. Pro tip: search online forums for hidden cruise rules for your ship. Frequent cruisers often share policies that aren't obvious. Step 30: health and vaccination checks. Action: confirm vaccination requirements and bring proof. Know the ship's medical rules. Why it matters: certain illnesses or missing vaccines can be a no-go. Some ships enforce health screenings at boarding. What can go wrong if skipped? You could be turned away at the gangway or quarantined off the ship, ruining your trip. Pro tip: even if your country doesn't require a vaccine, the cruise line might. Check both. Phase 20: arrival and check-in. Purpose: smooth onboarding to avoid instant issues. Step 1: arrive early. Action: give yourself extra time, hours, not minutes, to complete security and check in. Last-minute arrivals stress the process and increase the chance of errors being flagged. What can go wrong if skip? Late arrival can trigger automatic boarding denial in some cases. Pro tip: aim for the first boarding window. Security lines are lighter and staff have more time to assist if something goes wrong. Step 20: inspect your luggage. Action: ensure nothing prohibited like certain alcohol, sharp objects, or drones is in your bags. Why it matters: security staff will screen everything, and banned items can be grounds for denial. What can go wrong if skipped? Confiscated items can delay you, or worse, trigger a flag that could escalate to removal. Pack a small cruise essentials bag with items you'll need immediately. Security will inspect, but if you've separated essentials, it's easier to manage. Step 3: be honest at customs and security. Action: declare medications, electronics, and any unusual items. Why it matters: lying or hiding items almost always backfires. Cruise staff coordinate with port authorities and can remove passengers instantly. What can go wrong if skip? Even small misrepresentations, like failing to declare a prescription, can be treated as a serious offense. Pro tip: keep prescription labels visible and bring a doctor's note if necessary. Phase 30: onboard conduct and safety. Purpose: avoid behaviors that could you kicked off mid-cruise. Step 1: follow the ship's rules exactly. Action: no loud disturbances, no unauthorized areas, and no physical altercations. Why it matters: cruise staff enforce rules rigorously to ensure safety for everyone. What can go wrong if skipped? Even minor infractions, arguing with staff or ignoring restricted areas, can escalate quickly. Pro tip: observe staff behavior and notice subtle rules, like quiet hours in cabins or pool etiquette. Step 2: manage your alcohol intake. Action: know the ship's limits on drink purchases and behavior under the influence. Why it matters: excessive drinking is one of the leading causes of mid-cruise removals. What can go wrong if skipped? Aggressive behavior, injuries, or breaking laws can lead to immediate disembarkation. Pro tip: some ships track your bar tabs digitally. Keep an eye on your consumption and behavior. Step 30: respect health protocols. Action: follow mask mandates, isolation rules, and medical instructions if sick. Why it matters: outbreaks on ships are taken extremely seriously. Non-compliance can get you removed immediately. What can go wrong if skip? Refusal to comply with quarantine or testing can result in forced disembarkation. Pro tip: know the ship's medical desk location and procedures. This will help you stay ahead of unexpected health rules. Phase 4 problem management. Purpose: handle unexpected issues without risking removal. Step 1: address complaints calmly. Action: if something goes wrong, room issues, food concerns, or billing errors, approach staff politely. Why it matters: aggressive confrontation is one of the fastest ways to get escorted off. What can go wrong if skip? Raising your voice or threatening staff can escalate to immediate removal. Pro tip: document your complaint in writing if possible, email or app, so there's a record. Step 2A: know escalation paths. Action: understand who to contact beyond frontline staff, guest relations, cruise director, corporate hotline. Why it matters: escalating correctly protects you from miscommunication and overreaction. What can go wrong if skip? Speaking to the wrong person or complaining loudly in public areas can be seen as disruptive behavior. Pro tip: ask for the guest relations protocol at the start of the cruise. It's not widely advertised. Step 3: avoid risky activities in port or onboard. Action: stick to permitted excursions, follow crew guidance, and don't bypass safety equipment. Why it matters: violating safety rules is a major cause of immediate disembarkation. What can go wrong if skipped? Unauthorized excursions or ignoring muster drills can trigger fines or worse. Pro tip: some ships mark restricted areas on maps. Even if it seems safe, entering could be a violation. Phase 5: financial and legal safeguards. Purpose: protect yourself from sudden financial or legal triggers. Step 1: know your contract and cancellation policies. Action: read the cruise line's terms for refunds, behavioral rules, and insurance requirements. Why it matters: see. Most people skip this and pay the price when disputes arise. What can go wrong if skipped? You could lose money or have no recourse if removed. Pro tip: keep a screenshot or printout of the rules you read. Proof counts in disputes. Step 20: use travel insurance. Action: buy coverage that includes trip interruption, medical emergencies, and misconduct removal protection. Why it matters: insurance can save thousands if you're forced off the ship for legitimate reasons. What can go wrong if skip? Without coverage, you bear all costs of early disembarkation. Pro tip: look specifically for policies that mention cruise line, disciplinary removal, coverage. It's rare but invaluable. Step 3: keep emergency funds accessible. Action: separate cash or cards for emergencies outside the ship. Why it matters: if you're removed, you may need transport, hotel, or legal support quickly. What can go wrong if skipped? Being stranded in a foreign port without funds is a disaster scenario. Pro tip: store funds in a small, discreet travel pouch, not your main wallet. Phase 6: traps to avoid. Assuming all superior or VP cabins means safer treatment. Behavior rules apply universally. Skipping online forms or cruise line updates, policies change constantly. Ignoring small infractions, warnings are cumulative. One ignored warning can become instant removal. Overpacking prohibited items, thinking security won't notice. They always do. Failing to check your personal health. Onboard illness can escalate to quarantine and removal.